Hello, world, and welcome back to another episode of a series that I am actually going to try to keep up this time. And it is basically where I talk about common sayings or things that a lot of people believe in that I think is extremely dumb. And I'm going to tell you why, and why my opinion is better, and you should completely follow me because I'm way more smarter and cooler than you. Hey, don't get mad at me. That's just the way how the world works. And one thing that I'm talking about is every time when someone says something like hard moments make tough men or whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Basically stuff like that. Because this is a thing that I see and it straight up does not true at all 90% of the time. I mean, the one easy example we can look at is most people ended up saying that 90% of the time if a man comes out to you and say you need to live through hard times to be like an extremely tough man, they're probably one of the most broken and depressed person you have ever seen in your life, and you're just using that as a cope. So let me just tell you the reality of the world. Most of the time when something severely bad happens to a person, it usually breaks them. They completely fold and they're unable to recover from it at all. And the main reason why this ends up happening to people is because us as a society does an extremely bad job at actually teaching people how to recover from traumatic moments, which I just think is something extremely weird. And for some weird reason, we still look at people as extremely weak when something really bad happens to them, which is also crazy. This is something that a lot of people do in society, and everyone is doing this. I know a lot of people like to only pick and choose specific amount of people, like men saying women are the only one who takes men mental health not seriously, and then women do it back and then literally insert every group. No, every single person on the planet contributes to this. Most people just cosplay about caring about mental health, but then when someone's actually mentally ill, let's go and assault them and downplay them. So because of this, a lot of us are just not trained at all how to deal with traumatic experience, so when something bad ends up happening to us, we just completely fold. I mean, this is something that we're so bad at that the average person completely loses it or have a crash out, as people call it nowadays, when a minor inconvenience happens to them. Bro, if they can't even handle something minor, how in the world are they supposed to handle something, serious? Like if you go up on the traumatic scale, like a serious breakup, how are they gonna handle that? Well, most people don't, because now we live in a world where the split second someone breaks up, they automatically just falls into an extreme group. Like the classic pipeline of a man being extremely normal, breaks up with his girlfriend, and now he's a number one red pillar, hates women, and for some weird reason is becoming extremely racist and really doesn't like Jewish and black people. This is like something that has been happening multiple times. Even on the women's side with the pink pill. Yes, alpha female content exists. It's going to pop off in the future, and it's just as bad as alpha male content. And then if you make it even more serious, like let's say something actually traumatic, like someone getting assaulted, whether that's physically or sexually or just something like that, bro, of course you're not going to be able to recover from it. Like, of course it's just going to absolutely break them. But you know what's crazy about that? I actually think that's completely okay for terrible things to happen to you, and it breaks you, and it makes your life worse. This is how it is for the majority of people, and you acknowledging that and accepting that is actually just one step of improvement. Yeah, I know it's crazy and cliche, but one of the best steps of improvement is first admitted something bad. So you admitted that something bad happened to you and it didn't make you stronger, it didn't improve your life, it only ruined your life and it made you worse, is actually going to do the opposite and actually help you go towards improvement, instead of keeping this weird delusional mindset where a lot of people fetishize terrible things happening to them and they try to like mentally cope and turn it around to actually this is something good and I needed that bad thing to happen to me. That's how it works in TV show. Like Krillin died in Dragon Ball and Goku turned Super Saiyan, so obviously this terrible thing that happened to me, well, it's helping me, it's making me stronger. Like, brother, no it didn't. It didn't make you stronger. It made you worse. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.